Here's what's making news at midday. The man charged with killing his parents is back in court as he enters a plea. Plus, the location for the Packers versus Saints game has been changed, where the Week 1 matchup will be played. This is News 3 Now at noon. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Mark is off this week. The man accused of killing his parents and dismembering their bodies has pleaded not guilty. 23-year-old Chandler Halderson entered not guilty pleas to 8 counts in a short hearing this morning in Dane County Court. Halderson is facing 2 counts of first-degree intentional homicide, among other charges in the death of his parents, Bart and Krista. Halderson is scheduled to be back in court next month. His trial is expected to begin in January. To weather now, partly sunny and pleasant at midweek, but we could see some showers later in the week. Austin Kopnitsky is watching the forecast. Hi, Austin.
Hello. We really have a beautiful forecast outside. I was able to drive into work today and not have my AC or heater on. It's just nearly perfect right now. 71 degrees in Madison. Dew points in the mid-50s, so it's not very muggy outside overall, which is even more good news right there. Doppler track free of any showers or storms. And we do have some precipitation chances in the extended forecast, but most of those are looking to now just bring a few showers with the possibility of an isolated thunderstorm. Temperatures currently in those lower 70s for a lot of us. Mineral Point actually at 68 degrees right now. Wisconsin Dells currently at 67. Janesville a little bit on the warmer side of things at 75. But our dew points now in the 50s. It feels great outside. It's not nearly as muggy as what we have seen as of late. And this afternoon we're peaking at about 76 degrees, mostly sunny to partly cloudy, and we're looking at very pleasant conditions today. But how long will this last? When are those shower chances expected? I'll look at your full forecast coming up a little bit later on.
Boy, good stuff. Happy September, by the way. It's September 1st today.
First official meteorological day of fall. Very interesting. Yeah, that's right. But cooling down though.
All right, we'll check back a little while, Austin. Thank you. Recovery efforts are continuing this noon in Louisiana after Hurricane Ida hit most of the state. Electricity has been restored to parts of eastern New Orleans, but many people still have no power, and roughly 760,000 are either without water or being advised to boil water. Long lines are forming in the sweltering heat for critical supplies like food and gasoline. The barrier island of Grand Isle is almost completely destroyed. Drone footage shows the 3 feet of sand now swamping the island. Fire officials say it could take 3 to 5 years to get things back to normal.
This is a result of 10 to 12 breaks in the levee on the Gulf side. 100% of the structures are damaged.
In Mississippi, Ida left nearly 30,000 customers without power. It's still unclear how long they'll remain in the dark. Hurricane Ida is causing the Packers and Saints to move their Week 1 game that was scheduled to happen in New Orleans. Packers GM Brian Gutekunst says the game will now happen at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. And on the western part of the country, crews in California are in a desperate fight to stop the Caldor fire as it races toward heavily populated areas around Lake Tahoe. The fire has already burned more than 300 square miles and destroyed hundreds of homes. Around 50,000 people are under evacuation orders.
The same winds are coming through. These areas are ridden with strong, heavy fuels that can easily ignite, spread this fire quickly.
Nearly 4,000 firefighters are working to contain the fire, and they're now getting help from more than 1,000 members of the California National Guard. The war in Afghanistan is now officially over, but the fight over the Americans left behind is just beginning. President Biden fiercely defended his decision not to extend the withdrawal of U.S. troops, even as some American civilians remain behind. The Biden administration says it will use diplomatic and economic pressure to make sure the Taliban lives up to its word and allows them to leave. But critics are not convinced, including Florida Congressman Mike Waltz, a Green Beret who served in Afghanistan.
We do not let terrorists dictate the time and place and method which we get our people out.
We have enormous leverage over the Taliban, including access to the global marketplace. That's not a small, it's not a small piece of leverage.
The administration says the military mission in Afghanistan has transitioned to a diplomatic one. Military leaders are expressing gratitude and support for the more than 800,000 troops who served over the past 2 decades. New video out of Afghanistan as the Taliban is showing off equipment that they say was left behind. The Taliban says those Afghan forces left behind military vehicles as well as a Black Hawk helicopter. The Pentagon says this is not gear left by U.S. troops because they disabled the gear before they left Afghanistan. It's back to school today for many students across our area, and that includes in the Verona School District. We were there this morning as some of the first kids were being dropped off for the first day of school. Today was the first day for pre-K through 6th graders, freshmen in high school, and any new students to the district. Verona Area School Superintendent Dr. Tremaine Clardy is excited to see the kids back in buildings for a brand new school year with a theme being a time for healing.
The time of healing is really us taking care of our students in the physical with the mitigation efforts, emotionally, because we understand emotional health is just as important as physical health. And in society, we understand that a lot has happened in society in the last 18, 19 months, but we have prepared for everything. We're going to work with our students on a daily basis to make sure that they're well taken care of. They're going to get a tremendous education, and they're going to leave here with a sense of belonging.
The rest of the students in the Verona Area School District will be back in the classrooms tomorrow. And we know that a lot of school districts are heading back to school today. We'd love to see your child's first day of school photo. If you'd like to share it with us, head to our Facebook page where we're sharing first day of school pictures, and we'll be sharing some of our favorites coming up later this afternoon on Live at 4. Happy first day, everybody. It's a big day. There's more to come today at noon. When we come back, here's Money Watch.
Employment unexpectedly falters in August, and what it will cost you to own a car good enough for 007. I'm Wendy Gillette at the New York Stock Exchange. Those stories and more coming up in your CBS Money Watch report.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for overall excellence in television.
The 72-hour Labor Day weekend appliance sale is through Monday only at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Save up to half off Labor Day appliance deals. Plus no interest financing for 18 months on all appliances with no minimum purchase. At Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
No more Freon for your AC. Oh no, the homeowner's called Action Man and his action team.
Call on Action Plumbing, Heating, and Electric at iwantactionnow.com.
Don't you wish you could wave a magic wand and have whiter teeth? Well, you can, but it's not magic. It's power swabs. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and boom, whiter teeth and a better smile. And since you're not dealing with messy trays or awkward strips, you're less vulnerable to the harsh sensitivity they sometimes create.
I've used strips. They seem to really hurt my teeth. The power swabs, it just seemed very gentle.
It's so simple and easy. You just open it, you apply it to your teeth, you forget it's there, and I noticed that they're white and bright again like they were before.
I noticed actually a difference the first time that I used power swabs. You put on the first coat and then the activator goes on, and immediately you start seeing it working.
It only takes 5-minute applications to get a brighter, whiter smile with power swabs. You just snap, swab, and smile. Power swabs have been clinically studied to whiten natural teeth and remove stains from caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so powerful, it removes stains from coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking.
I love my coffee in the morning.
I will never stop drinking coffee. I will not be the person drinking hot coffee with a straw.
As much coffee as I drink, I can use my power swabs and eliminate the staining.
When I use the power swabs, I applied it directly to my front tooth where the coffee stain was.
I like being able to individually get the teeth, and most importantly, it got kind of in between the grooves.
You can put it directly on the stain that you see on your teeth, and it's so precise.
But as powerful as it is, it's also gentle and causes 0 to minimal sensitivity.
This didn't sting, it didn't burn, it didn't have an aftertaste. It was just a swab, and I just got to rub it on my teeth, and that was it.
Take it from me as someone who has gone the dental route, but has also gone on the shelf route, and I've not really seen anything work as effective and as easy as power swabs.
Whiten your teeth this Labor Day by ordering power swabs and receive 40% off the regular price. Shipping is free, plus you'll receive a free quick stick pen to use on the go after meals or a cup of coffee. Visit powerswabs.com or call the number on your screen.
The 72-hour Labor Day weekend sale is through Labor Day Monday only at Ashley Home Store. Get the best holiday deals on the latest home fashions. Plus, save up to 60% off holiday doorbusters like these while they last. And 5 years no-interest financing store-wide. Ashley Home Store.
Are instituting more vaccine mandates. A new survey from consultant Willis Towers Watson shows more than half of U.S. employers are planning or considering requirements for a COVID-19 vaccination by the end of 2021. Just over 20% of companies surveyed currently have such a rule in place. 14% of those surveyed say they're considering a health care surcharge for those who choose not to get vaccinated.
The ADP employment report came in with far fewer jobs added in August than projected. It shows 374,000 new private sector jobs were added instead of the more than 600,000 economists had expected. Most of the new jobs were in the leisure and hospitality sector, one of the industries hardest hit by the coronavirus pandemic.
One company that is adding jobs, Walmart. The big box store giant is planning to hire 20,000 full and part-time employees to bolster its supply chain. The permanent jobs will be at the company's distribution, fulfillment, and transportation centers. Hiring events will be held next week. And Aston Martin has a car built for a spy. The company is selling 25 life-size versions of its classic 007 James Bond 1965 toy car. They're complete with a working smoke screen, bulletproof shield you can deploy, and fake machine guns that emerge from the corner lights. One can be yours for a mere $3.5 million. Only problem, they're not actually legal to drive on the street. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Wendy Gillette.
Let's check stocks at the noon hour. The Dow is up across the board. The Nasdaq is also up at midday, as well as the S&P 500. It's a beautiful day outside for the first day of September and the middle of the week, but there could be a chance for some showers over the weekend. Meteorologist Austin Kopnitsky will let us know when in your certified most accurate forecast next.
High Point Steakhouse, Southern Wisconsin's premier supper club. You can still enjoy our award-winning steak dinners with our new takeout and delivery service. We call it the High Point Steakout. Call in your order today.
Steinhoffel's Labor Day sale is happening now. Get the best deals on the area's largest selection of in-stock furniture and mattresses. Start with store-wide savings of 35 to 50%, and then take advantage of great bonus buys like a Queen Beauty Rest mattress, just $349. This sofa, only $499. A queen bed, $699. A 5-piece dining set, now $799. Get these great deals and more in-store or at steinhoffels.com.
My mom is a very outgoing, social person. She was very hesitant at first, leaving her house that she'd been in for over 40 years. She was not really sure why we needed to do this. We walked in and we were like, wow, this looks like a 5-star hotel. Now that she's here and she's around people every day and she's being social, she really enjoys her time here. When I talk to her at night, she's happy and she's not sad and lonely anymore. I feel relieved and a lot less stressed knowing she's here and knowing she's safe.
We're here at the local farmers market, where Informed Choice Insurance Agency is offering fresh, hand-picked Medicare. So are you behind get this for free and that for free with your Medicare plan?
I'm just a paid spokesperson. I'm not an insurance agent.
Are you wearing a fur coat and stockings?
So we get a lot of calls about that guy. It's sad because our local Medicare plans have all the bells and whistles Joel promises, only better. And our services are free.
When it comes to Medicare options, keep it local with Informed Choice Insurance Agency.
High Point Steakhouse, Southern Wisconsin's premier supper club. You can still enjoy our award-winning steak dinners with our new takeout and delivery service. We call it the High Point Steakout. Call in your order today.
Tomorrow on News 3 Now this morning, we are getting some grilling tips for your Badger tailgate party.
And we continue our back-to-school coverage. We'll look at how bullying is tracked in schools. We'll see you from 4:30 until 7 on News 3 Now this morning.
News 3 Now and Channel 3000 put top stories and breaking news at your fingertips. Video alerts and forecasts, simple and fast. Download the Channel 3000 app today. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report is on the road this afternoon, but here's a look at the equity numbers at midweek. For the weather, and there's a little touch of fall in the air today.
It really does start to feel like that. Outside right now, we're only expecting to see temperatures reach the middle 70s, which is actually a little bit cooler than average. We still should be around 78 degrees as of this point of the year, but we are looking to stay dry for today as well as tomorrow. Some shower chances do look to return here by the time we reach especially Thursday night, and that could linger into quite a bit of Thursday as well. But most of that right now is looking like some shower action with the possibility of an isolated thunderstorm here and there, but most of us are not going to see those thunderstorms. Most of us just have that good chance to see some showers moving through. But we are looking to stay dry for most of Labor Day weekend as well. Monday night on actual Labor Day, later on into the nighttime hours, that's going to be that next chance to see another round of showers and thunderstorms. But our Doppler track right now is staying completely dry as expected, and it's going to stay dry for tomorrow as well. And out west, there's really just not quite much happening. A few showers and thunderstorms towards Rapid City, but that's quite a ways away from here. So we're still looking good here for these next few days. Our future track is generally going to show that as well. Those mid-70s getting reached here later on this afternoon. Tomorrow, much of the same situation. Temperatures will be a little on the cooler side of things for tomorrow morning, starting out in those lower 50s, but then that next chance of rain really does look to move through on Friday. But notice how we're seeing a lot of green here, not quite seeing the development of those strong thunderstorms. But right now, it does look like we have a good chance to see some showers and maybe a weaker thunderstorm moving through. And unfortunately, that chance does linger throughout most of our Friday. But you look at our rain chances, that's why Friday has been bumped up to around 50%. Afterwards, we really drop off those rain chances again. For Saturday, 30%. Tuesday, especially in those morning hours, because on Monday night, we are expecting a round of showers and thunderstorms to potentially move through. One or two of those could linger to the morning hours of Tuesday. But now let's talk temperatures. We are a little bit cooler right now than where we were just 24 hours ago. We're really only looking at about a 5-degree drop here for most of us, but that is noticeable as it does feel quite a bit cooler and generally very nice outside overall. 71 degrees in Madison, 68 again in Mineral Point, as well as Wisconsin Dells right now, but it feels very comfortable out there because the dew points are quite a bit lower than what we have seen. Mid-50s here for most of us, and that makes it just really feel great outside. Then you look at the high temperature trend, and we're going to be right around average or even a little bit below for much of this next week. So we really are staying on the slightly cooler side of things. Not looking at any major cool downs, however, so these high temperatures still looking to remain in those 70s. But this afternoon, beautiful 76 degrees, mostly sunny skies, pleasant conditions overall. Later on tonight, we do have that low of just about 50 degrees, so it's going to stay on the cooler side of things thanks to some mostly clear skies overhead. And then your extended forecast, it still shows those scattered showers and an isolated thunderstorm possible on Friday. Saturday morning, one or two of those may linger into the morning hours of Saturday, but we are looking at that to end up leaving the area here, hopefully in time for the Badger game there on Saturday. So I'm crossing my fingers. Right now it's going to be closed, but if anything, we're just looking at a potential for an AM shower here and there on Saturday.
Yeah, big weekend. The game, Taste of Madison, Summerfest begins. There's a lot going on this weekend.
There is, and it's really an exciting weekend to get outside because we're not looking at extreme heat and strong to severe thunderstorms. Most of this weekend's going to be be very nice overall.
Oh, very good. We're looking forward to it. All right, Austin, thank you. Today in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, Howard is combining French toast and strawberry cheesecake to bring you a grab-and-go breakfast. Here's the recipe.
When it comes to breakfast, many of us either grab something quick as we run out the door or skip it altogether. But what if we could have an easy grab-and-go version of French toast that's stuffed with strawberry cheesecake? Well, you can, and it's a heck of a lot easier than you might be thinking. First, we start by cutting the crust off some basic white bread and rolling it out with a rolling pin. After setting those aside for a sec, we mix together some softened cream cheese, strawberry jelly, an egg yolk, and a bit of sugar. Now, we spread this over the bread, then roll each one up pinwheel style before placing them seam side down on a baking sheet. We brush them with some melted butter and roll them in cinnamon sugar. Once they're all done, we'll pop them in the freezer to firm up. Come breakfast time, all that's left to do is bake them for about 20 minutes, and they're done. Eat them as is, or maybe top them with some fresh berries, a bit of syrup, or both for a decadent way to start your day. To get the recipe for our strawberry cheesecake breakfast roll-ups, all you need to do is visit our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a 2-in-1 way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, Howard has you covered for breakfast. Ahead at noon, Angie Horkin from the Wisconsin Beef Council has a recipe you'll want for dinner tonight for back to school day. Angie has the recipe when we come back.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
I suffered with knee pain for almost 4 to 5 years. I wanted to have the conformist after looking at all the different options. I think having the surgery with the ortho team is the only way to go. They all look out for you as a patient.
Guys, do you suffer from erectile dysfunction? Now there's great news. Peak Performance for Men will help you regain your performance and confidence naturally. Peak Performance for Men uses an advanced form of acoustic wave therapy, clinically shown to open up and regrow blood vessels, restoring normal and natural functionability where it counts most. There are no needles, no surgery, and best of all, no pain. Call now and receive an ultrasound, your initial consultation, all for free, and over $300 value. Call Peak Performance for Men today.
You know your gutters are full of gunk, and you know you need to deal with it eventually. With LeafGuard, you can give up cleaning your gutters forever. Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. My team would love to show you how LeafGuard's patented design channels rainwater into your gutters while leaves, seeds, and other debris just roll off, leaving them clog-free, guaranteed.
We looked at several different types of gutters, and we knew that we had problems with leaves. We have lots of trees around our house, and I'm the one who goes and cleans out the gutters, and I wanted to eliminate that hassle in the fall of cleaning the gutters, and LeafGuard has done a wonderful job.
Love to hear that. Right now, your LeafGuard brand gutter system comes with some great money-saving extras. Order now and get free installation labor, free financing for 12 months, and call before this program is over and get a $100 Visa gift card with your new LeafGuard gutter system. Don't wait. Call now to schedule your free estimate.
You call me devious, but you don't understand that all I am is a little mysterious.
So what do you think?
I love it.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sheesh Raval with the Ortho Team Clinic at Stoughton Health. We hope you can join us for our upcoming event on treatment of knee arthritis and custom knee replacements.
Welcome back. back, everybody. Angie Horkin from the Wisconsin Beef Council is with us. Hi, Ange.
Hello.
Did you have kids go back to school today?
Yes.
You did? What
Yes.
grades?
Sophomore in high school, my
Wow.
son. So Delaney's already at college.
Yeah,
She's
I
here in
know.
Madison. So.
Time's flying way
I
too
know.
fast.
I know.
All right, what are you making that we could serve for dinner tonight?
Okay, so I've got two different recipes, and they're both using ground beef, of course. So they're quick, they're easy, not many ingredients, they're economical. So I'm starting just with ground sirloin. I like using that, especially here when I'm traveling, because there's no drippings in here. It's a 90-10, so 90% lean. I browned it up, and I put in some, just some red pepper, like a sweet pepper. And then I'm going to add, now these are called PB&J wraps, so keep an open mind.
With ground beef?
With ground beef. Okay. So I'm going to add in peanut butter. So 2.5 tablespoons of creamy peanut butter. Grape jelly, about 2 tablespoons. Soy sauce. So it does sound a little different with the peanut butter and jelly in here, but that peanut butter and the soy give it that Asian flavor.
Yeah.
And then green onions too, to go along with that kind of flavor. But you know what, if kids don't like the green onions, you can definitely skip it.
Okay.
The jelly, you can't really taste the jelly. It just gives it a little sweetness, and we just put it in there because it's fun. You know, who doesn't love peanut butter and jelly at back to school time?
And you put that in after the ground beef is all brown.
So I brown the ground beef and soften the pepper, the sweet pepper, and then I put all this in. And actually it calls for a little bit of just cracked black pepper. And then I do have some, like some dry roasted peanuts.
So it's almost like a little bit of a Thai taste.
It is, it is. Okay, so just kind of mix that up.
Boy, it's very colorful. It looks great. Smells wonderful.
Okay, it's very good. If you don't tell anybody there's like, it's not peanut butter and jelly in with your ground beef, it's really, really good. So then you just make some wraps, roll them up however you like, whatever kind of wraps the kids like, you know, flour, corn, or whatever. And then just give it a slice, and look at that.
That's great.
Less than 30 minutes, super easy, but kind of fun too, back to school time.
And hearty, couldn't be easier.
Definitely. Okay, second one, we're gonna start with the base of good old hamburger helper. So I've got a kind of a loaded cheeseburger macaroni in this. So I start with that hamburger helper, the cheeseburger macaroni, and a pound of lean ground beef. And when I browned up my ground beef, I did do an onion with it too.
Okay.
And then I added a can of diced tomatoes before you simmer it for 10, 12 minutes. The milk, the water that it calls for, and pickle relish, a couple tablespoons of pickle relish, a couple tablespoons of just yellow mustard. And just adding that pickle relish, yellow mustard, and that can of tomatoes really, really makes this taste like a cheeseburger.
Oh, wow. And I'll hold that up so Jim can see that, so everybody can see. Yeah.
This is my sophomore son's, it's proved. He eats it, he loves it. And yeah, less than 30 minutes, very economical. 5, 6 ingredients. Most of the ingredients you already have in the pantry. So.
Perfect for after football practice, cheerleading. Here we go.
Yes.
The school year.
Yes.
Back to reality.
Yes, exactly.
Where are the recipes, Ange?
Beeftips.com is our website, and just click on As Seen on TV, and you'll find these recipes, plus a lot of other great, quick, easy, super economical recipes, perfect for this time of year.
Good stuff. Have a great year.
You too.
And let's head over to Austin for a final check of the weather.
And it really is going to be a beautiful end to our day today. Lots of sunshine, like you can see right behind me. And we're looking at temperatures only topping out in the middle 70s. Later on tonight, it is going to get quite cool, right in the 50s by about even midnight. But we're going to see those temperatures falling into the lower 50s by the time we reach the end of the night. Now, Friday, right now, it does look like off and on showers are likely going to linger through most of the day, unfortunately. Small potential to see an isolated weaker thunderstorm. And for Saturday, 1 or 2 of those may linger in even the morning hours, but it does look like towards the afternoon on Saturday, some sunshine is looking likely to return, and then the rest of the weekend looking pretty good out there.